The thought of your skin against mine has been haunting me all day. All day, an image has been lingering on the edge of my thoughts, quietly but insistently pressing in on my focus. It's the thought of your skin, the memory of its warmth, the exquisite softness, just the mere idea of it touching mine. There's a way the memory of touch can inhabit your senses, like a fragrance that won't fade, or a song that echoes long after the last note. That's how your presence feels to me now. The gentle brush of your hand, the subtle electricity when our fingers intertwined, the way your palm rested against my cheek. Each detail returns, fresh and vivid. It doesn't matter if I'm consumed by work or lost in the noise of the city. In quieter moments, that thought resurfaces, pulling my attention away from everything else. Suddenly, I find myself tracing the arc of your silhouette in my mind, remembering the softness of your embrace, or the way your hair brushed against my arm. My mind slows down, lingering on the delicate point where your skin met mine, a touch that's somehow both innocent and charged with meaning. There's an ache in that memory, sweet and persistent, as though my body is longing for something it already knows, but can't quite grasp in this moment. The anticipation of feeling your skin, of being close enough to sense the heat radiating from you, is enough to set my thoughts spinning. I recall how every little contact becomes a silent conversation, how the smallest caress can say everything words can't. There's comfort in the sensation, a reassurance that lingers long after the touch itself has faded. Yet there's also a longing, a sharp and heady desire to bridge the distance between us, to close the gap with the press of your hand against mine. Throughout the day, these memories punctuate my routine. In a quiet morning light, when everything is still, I imagine your fingers lacing through mine. Each detail comes alive, the curve of your wrist, the gentle pressure, the way our hands seem to fit naturally together. When the day grows busy and my thoughts scatter, something as simple as the memory of your touch brings me back to center, reminding me of a calm intimacy that's always waiting beneath the surface. Even the thought of your bare arm brushing against mine sends a ripple of sensation through me, a physical response to a memory so powerful it overrides the distance between us. I picture the softness of your shoulders, the way your skin glows in the gentle light, and I remember how, when you leaned in close, the world narrowed to the span of just our bodies, each breath synchronized. There is a safety in your touch, an open invitation to let down my guard and simply be. Sometimes, I find myself dwelling on the precise moment our hands first touched. It was casual, almost accidental, but even then, there was a spark. The warmth that passed between us was real and immediate, and now I can't help but want to feel it again. The memory is intoxicating, not dramatic or wild, but deeply grounding. There is a truth in the way we fit together, a reminder that such simple moments can be the most profound. I wonder if you feel it too, this anticipation that builds throughout the day. Each time my mind wanders, it returns to the gentle fantasy of your skin against mine, the quiet intimacy, the shared breath, the unspoken messages passed in a glance or a graze. I think of nights spent side by side, skin to skin, sharing secrets in whispers, and mornings where sunlight paints soft gold on your shoulder, and I, drawn closer by nothing but the memory of your touch. These thoughts become a gentle ache whenever we're apart. It's not just desire, though of course that's there, but something deeper. There's a yearning for comfort, for closeness, for that quiet reassurance that comes simply from being near you. Your skin is the boundary between you and the world, and when I touch it, I feel honored by your openness, your trust, I feel needed, wanted, accepted exactly as I am. As evening falls and soft shadows creep through my space, I catch myself reaching out in the dark, as though you might appear suddenly beside me. The cool air makes your absence all the more present. I miss the warmth of your touch, the way your skin feels beneath my fingertips. A sensation as familiar as it is thrilling. The night is filled with the echo of your presence, and my imagination fills in the spaces with every remembered embrace. How is it that such a simple thing, the thought of your skin against mine, could mean so much? It's because every moment of connection is layered with emotion, excitement, tenderness, a fierce happiness that can't be put into words. It's the subtle ways our bodies communicate that linger with me. Your arm wrapped around my waist, the press of your lips just beneath my ear, your forehead resting lightly against mine. Each of these memories is woven into the fabric of my day, a quiet current that buoys me until we're together again. When I finally see you, when the distance is at last erased, and I can reach out and touch you, the anticipation will dissolve into something softer, more certain. I imagine my hand seeking yours, my fingertips tracing the familiar lines of your palm, feeling the pulse beneath your skin. I imagine leaning in, breathing in the scent of you, marveling at the reality of your nearness. And then, finally, the haunting ache of longing will transform into the deep contentment of arrival. The knowledge that, for this moment, and maybe for many more, I am exactly where I want to be. So until then, I let myself be swept along by the memory and the anticipation, letting it haunt me in the sweetest way. The thought of your skin against mine, just that thought, is enough to make my heart race, to make my day brighter, to make every moment apart worthwhile. It's a reminder that our connection is real, tangible, waiting just at the edge of reality, ready to come alive again at the next touch. And that is more than enough to keep me yearning and to fill my day with hope. The thought of your skin against mine has been haunting me all day.